Yeah, let's continue to Python for AWS data engineering. In this, let's understand Python introduction for Amazon Web Services or AWS data engineering. Yeah, first important point, Python is a programming language. Python is a programming language. When we say Python is a programming language, what kind of programming language it is? So we may see we may see different kinds of programming language in real world. So Python is a scripting oriented programming language. Python also supports procedure oriented programming language. Python also supports object oriented programming language, and Python also supports modular oriented programming language. From beginning of Python, Python is supporting scripting oriented, procedure oriented, object oriented, and modular oriented programming. Let me give a simple or brief clarity on scripting oriented programming, procedure oriented programming, object oriented programming, and modular oriented programming. So inside a Python program, if you write the statements without any user defined functions, user defined classes and objects. If write pure Python statements, we call this kind of programming is called scripting oriented programming. If you write, if you write Python statements without user defined functions, without user defined class and objects, if you write a sequence of statements, we call it as scripting oriented programming. Next one, inside a Python program, inside a Python program, if you write functions like this, def function 1, inside a function, we write a sequence of statements. Inside a function, we write a sequence of functions. If you write user-defined functions, these kind of programs are called functional oriented programming. Functional oriented programming or procedure oriented programming. Instead of sequence of statements, these statements we insert inside a function. Coming to object-oriented programming. In object-oriented programming, we write class and objective. There is a concept called class. We write a class. Inside a class, we write functions. We write functions. Inside a function, we write sequence of statements. Sequence of statements. And then we will create object to this class, A1. Then we call these members A1 dot function 1. So writing class and providing definition to class and creating objects using class members using object reference variable is called object oriented programming. Inside object oriented programming, we write classes and we create objects to classes. So this kind of programming is called object oriented programming. Coming to modular oriented programming, we can divide large problem into smaller modules. Module 1, program 1, module 2, program 2, module 3, program 3, and then I'm going to write a main program. In this main program, I'm going to use module 1, I'm going to use module 2, I'm going to use module 3, depends upon my requirement. Dividing a large problem into smaller tasks is called module. Then importing multiple modules into main module, then develop implementation. This kind of dividing large problem into smaller modules and then reuse wherever we required. This kind of program is called modular oriented programming. From first version of Python, it is supporting scripting oriented, procedure oriented, object oriented, and modular oriented programming. Okay. So Python software is implemented or developed by Guido van Rossum in 1989. First version of Python was released in 20th February 1991. 20th February 1991. What Guido is saying, Guido taken best features from different languages and developed Python programming. What Guido is saying, Guido taken scripting oriented features from Perl scripting and shell scripting. Guido taken best features from procedure oriented features from C language. Guido taken best features object oriented features from C++ language. Guido taken modular oriented features from modular language and created a powerful Python programming language by removing problems in existed languages. Whatever existed languages having a limitations, Guido removed all those limitations and implemented powerful Python programming language. Okay. And one more important point here. So Python is using in many areas of AWS world. Example, Python using in AWS automation. Let's say you are AWS admin or you are AWS DevOps engineer. You are doing lot of daily activities. Instead of doing lot of manual activities, whatever daily you are doing, those activities, you can create a Python script. Then you can run single Python script. Instead of doing manually, you can automate all your workflow using Python. And the next one, AWS development. We have AWS data development implementations using Lambda and many other services. There are 200 plus services in AWS. For AWS development, there are plenty of services used. You can implement those AWS development using Python. For this, AWS providing SDK called Boto3. Using Boto, you can develop AWS applications. Next one, AWS data analysis applications. So there are plenty of technologies available for AWS analytics. To implement that data analytics, we use Python. And AWS IoT development. To, to implement smart homes, smart offices, there is a technology called IoT, Internet of Things. You can implement AWS IoT using Python programming team. And next one, AWS data engineering, like AWS Glue and AWS Lambda and many other implementations you can implement using Python. And other one, AWS data science team. There are multiple algorithms in machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence. All those we can implement using Python team. Not only this, and many areas of AWS development industry using Python. I'm not saying only Python. AWS supporting multiple programming languages like Java and Node.js, Python, and most of the people in different areas of AWS development industry using Python team. And these are some technologies implementation: AWS automation, AWS development, AWS data analytics, AWS data engineering, AWS data science, AWS AI, AWS Gen AI. There is a service called Bedrock, AWS IoT, AWS game development, and many areas industry using Python. Clear writing, Python introduction for AWS data engineering.